Welcome to Angels and Answers, and this is Artie Hoffman, and I have my lovely assistant Allison to help me out today. So we are going to be answering a lot of your questions tonight, like I do all the time. All right, most of the time. All right, sometimes. Bottom line is, I'm going to give you my best. Whether my best is good enough for you, regardless, you're going to get my best. All right. We're in Raleigh, North Carolina this week, and yeah, I've been traveling all over. New Jersey, Rhode Island, North Carolina, and what? Oh, you couldn't see me? Are you talking to me? Oh, okay. So let's see. Oh, so this week, all right, so here we are. I'm going to mention the winner of last week's drawing, last week's Facebook Live for sharing is Debbie Brown. And congratulations, Debbie. Woo! Give me a call. Give me a call. You just won a free half hour with me all the way from North Carolina. All right, New Jersey. Yeah, so you got a free reading for sharing my Facebook Live show, and I appreciate it. And I appreciate all of you who do share my Facebook Live show. I mean, I think that's awesome, and I appreciate you very much for doing so. And, it makes me feel good that I could do this for you guys. It's a lot of fun. I really do. I look forward to doing it for you guys every week. And, I appreciate everybody who, reaches out to me and shows confidence in me when you call me for a reading and when you do a party and stuff. It's a blast. And when I hear the affirmations afterwards, it's really cool. So October 11th, I'm going to be at Compass Massage in Ocean City, New Jersey for all you Southern Jerseyers. The last 6 times I was sold out, and I only have 2 more time slots left for Compass for October 11th. So if you want, just give me a call. And even for a private reading, 732-778-7173. You could text me or email me at artiehoffman@gmail. What else is there? Oh, I also want to thank Joe Kelly and Rachel Marie for having me on their show every other Friday. I'm on with them doing free readings on Cat Country 107.3, hottest country station on the East Coast. How's that? But it is so much fun. And but the cool thing is I was only supposed to be on one time with them. That was it. That was the original agreement. And now I'm still with them 10 years later, and met the coolest people, really did. And because of them, I got lots and lots and lots of private reads and lots of parties and stuff. And so it's been really cool. And also the people from WXTU, also a country station from Philly, which is really cool. When you send in your questions, just again, I want you to understand that we do everything randomly, all right? So it's not by choice, like, oh, this person, let's pick that person. Everything happens so fast because you could see all the messages that come to me every single week. Keep the questions specific, all right? Don't ask me how your 2017 is. That's a full all-out reading. If you want to communicate to someone who's crossed over, mention who they are. Don't say, is there anybody out there who wants to talk to me?
Because we already have one like that. What do you have for me? And we also, every week we get, can I have a reading? That's not a...
You could have a reading. You just got to call me personally. All right?
But
that's all.
A question. I mean,
during the showtime.
Do a question, can I have a reading?
Yeah, just during the showtime. During the showtime, all the questions that I do for you guys are for free. Anything after the show or before the show, I do private sessions. So, for all of you who really want that reading or need to hear from your loved ones, give me a call and we'll do a private session. It's not a big deal, and I'll explain to you my rates and how it works. So you can have all your questions to be answered. You can connect to your loved ones. So, and if I don't reach you during the showtime, it's a show. I do this from my heart. I do this for you guys. There's no obligation one way or the other during the showtime. It's just it's fun. That's what it is. And I know that, we also help heal people doing what we do. So, and thank you so much, all you cool people, for all your hearts and good well wishes. I love you guys with all my heart. I really do. And, so it's really cool. So everyone who puts their, energy out there to create an Artie party, thank you so much, because it is a lot of work, to call everybody, to feed everybody, to accommodate me and stuff. But it's always worthwhile. It's always worthwhile. And, there are sometimes people, I'm not God. Sometimes I feel pretty good about myself, but I'm not God.
Most times.
Most times, yes. Yeah, most times I do feel pretty good about myself. People say, you think you're God. You think you know it all. Even though my license plate says I just know. You think you know it all. But, some people, you know what? But there's no psychic in the world. No psychic in the world, no medium in the world, who is 100% accurate on everything that they do. It's just unrealistic. Am I right most of the times? I feel like I am right most of the times because I have a tremendous following and I get recommendations all the time. And so I got to be doing something right. And,
Someone said start the readings.
what was that, by you?
No, someone else said that.
Yeah, I'm going to start the readings, I promise. But I want to share something with you before I start the readings.
That's Lauren Marie, start the readings.
Start the readings. I will. I promise you I will. So I'm gonna share with you this quick funny story. Then I promise you I'm going to start the readings. But you got to hang out and listen to the story. So this girl comes in for a reading, all right? I'm at a party. And she's pregnant. And most girls who come in who are pregnant, her belly's sticking out from here to Indiana. And she already knows what the baby is. And so she said to me, she goes, Artie, so what do you think I'm having? So most of the times I'm right. Sometimes I'm not. But most of the times I'm right. But it's not a guessing game for me because I hear voices in my head and I share it. So I put my hand on her stomach. And I said to her, I feel like it's a female energy. I said, I feel like it's a girl. And she goes, no, it's a boy. I said, well, then he's gay. So that was my answer. Why are you looking at me like that? She's giving me a look.
I told them that story.
I know, but it's still a great story. Not everybody heard that story. You heard that story because you hear all.
They heard it.
You heard all my stories.
They heard it.
Unfortunately, Al has to hear all my stories and all my jokes many times over as I tell different people. And it's funny to them. She goes, you're retarded. That's stupid. That wasn't funny. But everyone else is laughing. So here we go with the reads. What is this? A half hour later, finally getting with the program.
All right, so we're going to start with the very first question because she came on first.
All right, with the very first question. What's that?
Shannon Croson.
Hey, Shannon.
When and where will I find love?
Hold on a second, Shannon. I am checking it out. Okay. I'm going to be honest with you. I have a feeling that the reason why you haven't found love is because you haven't been making yourself as available. I feel like that your heart is more protective about not being hurt than it is about opening up your heart to go to try to find true love. And so, and I feel like some of the places that you've been going to, you go to places where, it's the same old, same old. It's like I feel like the way you're living your life or the places you go to, it's like you're caught and you're not able to find the kind of love that you want to find. But believe it or not, so what I'm getting right now, and I feel very confident about this, it has something to do with horses. Or you're going to be picking out an ass for a partner. No, but I'm literally seeing horse stables around you. So there's, Al's laughing. No, but there's something with horses connected to this fella. So I don't know if you plan to go horseback riding or you're going to some kind of maybe a state fair and there's horses there or this something, or this fella owns horses, or but there's something with horses. I strongly see horse farms and stuff. So it's in an area where there's horse farms or where there's horses. I'm not getting, hold on a second. Literally, it's going to happen in the fall time. It's going to happen in the fall time, but I don't know if it's this fall or next fall. But you need to keep yourself open so that opportunity presents itself. So I feel pretty strong about this. And and I can't get it out of my head. So Shannon, good luck with that. Okay, so when an opportunity strikes and somebody asks you to go out, don't be too judgmental, because you never know who you're going to meet. In the sense of, it might not even be that person. It could be that person's friend. It could be that person's brother. It could be you're going out on a date and all of a sudden, inadvertently something's happening. But I'm telling you, it's something connected with horses, one way or another. And you'll write me a testimonial on that. Go ahead.
Lauren Marie.
Hey, Lauren.
My friend Tom passed away in June, the day after Father's Day. I would like to know if he is near me and at peace.
Yes, he is near you, and I'm clearly seeing you are going to be seeing a light going on and off. That just happened to us last night. The light just went on by itself while we were in our room, and it was crazy. But yes, he is around you, and I clearly see a light going on and off. There's a light flickering, and that's going to be one of his hellos to you. And he keeps on tapping his shoulder, so I don't know what that means. Did you get a tattoo on his behalf, or on your back, or on your shoulder, or are you always grabbing your shoulder? Is your shoulder hurting? Was there a problem with his shoulder? But there's something about the shoulder, because that's what he's doing right now as far as tapping the shoulder. And I don't know why he just went like this, something with the nose up in the air. So have you been acting a little snooty, or has somebody been acting snooty with you, or was there problems between you guys? Because it's like all of a sudden I'm seeing the nose up in the air. So hopefully you can make sense of that all. And if not, I apologize. But that's what I'm getting.
Carrie Marie May.
Carrie Marie May. Hey, Carrie.
Is there anything you can tell me about Ron? I asked before, and it was a positive outcome for us to be together. I just found out he's getting married next month. He told me he wasn't married and not engaged. He said he said he was only attached. He doesn't know I know. Do I tell this woman? Love and light.
I'm going to tell you why you should not tell this woman, even though your ego wants to tell her because you're hurt and it's revenge. But this is his karma. But I 100% promise you this. It is such a blessing that you are not with this fella. Because what he did to you, as far as lying to you, he's going to do to her. So that's a part of his natural character. So don't think like she's getting someone special. This is something that she has to find out for herself. And that's their lesson. So should you get involved? Personally, for karmic reasons, I wouldn't get involved. Just know that, the quality of life and karma is going to bite him in the ass. So that's what I get. I understand you definitely want to go to her and, run it up her ass and or screw him over. But you know what? There's problems in paradise over there, and it's best that you just step away, especially from a guy like that. So and I'm not judging anybody. It just is what it is. What do we got?
And so you got her wrong.
Oh, and I got her wrong.
You got her wrong because you told her that it was going to be a positive outcome for her with him.
Well, put it this, well, the thing is, he's not going to last with her. So it doesn't mean that things are going to just go as nice or as quickly, as you would like. Do I feel like this could come around? Because if you go to try to nip it in the butt, your relationship between you and him is 100% over because you're bringing it out there. Do I feel that the two of you could still be together later on? The answer is yes. Do I feel like it's a healthy relationship? No, because he's not trustworthy. So, But you'll see 2 and 2 will equal up later on down the road. But like I said, it is a positive outcome. You know why? Because you found out the snake that he is, and you're not caught up in his web. So if you want to call that a positive outcome, because let's say that, everything happened the way you were hoping for it to be. The bottom line is you would have been screwed over. So it is a blessing that you didn't end up with him. Do I feel like it's going to come back again to you? I really do. But like I said, it's not healthy. And that's going to be up to you.
Cynthia L. Gartner.
Cynthia L. Gartner.
When will I find love?
When will I see you again? When will I find love? Cynthia Gardner. Cynthia, let me ask the angels. I'm looking at the angel cards right now. Okay, well, you're definitely going to find true love because I just pulled out a card that said dreams come true. And I'm getting acceptance, purpose, awakening, kindness. This is what I'm getting for you right now. Oh, birth, which means the beginning of something new. So understanding. Okay, so do I feel like you're going to find true love? The answer is yes. I feel like the person who you're going to end up being with right now is in the process of getting out of a relationship right about now. So, and believe it or not, he does have curly hair. All right, it's not me. He does have curly hair. He's got dimples. When he smiles, he has dimples, or he has like a laugh line. The guy's like into like wrestling, or he's a big dude, or he's like a gladiator type guy, or he loves all that kind of stuff. What else do I have for her? She said, Cynthia, when? Okay, January, February, March, 18th. I have a feeling it's going, I don't know which year, okay? Don't kill me on this one. I'm getting like the middle of March is when I see this happening. As a matter of fact, I'm going to be even more specific. I'm literally hearing March 18th. There's a connection with this fellow with March 18th. This could possibly be his birthday if it's not your birthday. But I was asking the angels just now, as you all saw. I'm getting something with March 18th, so I feel like there's a connection there. I just want all of you to know right now, if for some reason, and it happens every once in a while, where we just go on a freeze, okay, with our show for whatever reason, just, reboot it back. It's not that we're cutting the show out early or whatever, but sometimes, crap happens and the universe puts a bleep in it. So if that does happen, just give me a couple of minutes so that I could reboot the show. So I just wanted to put that out there for you. All right, who do we got?
Marie Twig.
Marie Twig.
Hi, Artie. My sister May passed away about a month ago.
Sorry to hear that.
Is there any messages from her, please?
Yes, she said enjoy California. I'm seeing a trip for you going out west, or did she always wanted to go out west or something? But I'm getting something, California, here I come, right back where I started from. And I hear something with California, and she says enjoy it. And I'm seeing a trip to some state parks also. So she wants you to know, she says, I'm with you always. And I know that she knows that you have, it's either her necklace, and she just said, and don't forget some of my clothes. And do you have her ring also? But she keeps on mentioning something about her jewelry that you have, and I think it is a necklace or is there a pin? I just heard something with a pennant also. But there is going to be a trip coming out in regards to California. Either you're going to be going, or that's where she always wanted to go, but there's a strong connection to California. But she wants you to know that she will always be with you. And I promise you that you were going to see a sign in the clouds, and that you will see the shape of an angel or a heart, and that will be her hello to you. So when it happens, don't freak out. And I feel like it's going to be, I'm almost positive it's going to happen more towards dusk as the sun's going down during a beautiful sunset. And you're going to feel her energy in that moment when you experience that. Trust me, your hair is going to stand up on your neck and all that stuff. You get goose pimples.
Emily Schaefer.
Emily Schaefer.
Hey, Artie, I'm stressing about getting an internship. Do you see an opportunity for me in the near future?
Okay, I just heard the answer, yes. Hold it. Internship. This is going to sound crazy, all right? With your internship, I keep on hearing lots of clocks. I keep on hearing, it's almost like I'm in a store, I'm hearing lots of grandfather clocks. And I'm also seeing like a huge clock outdoors. So I don't feel like that represents like, oh, your time is coming near. But there's something in connection with like grandfather clocks, or there's a huge clock, or something with major chimes and bells, again connected with a clock. So this is like the area of where you are going to get an internship. It's okay if you can't fully understand what I'm saying now, but you'll understand the signs. On their website, they might even have a picture of like a grandfather clock or a cuckoo clock, or you know what? I keep on seeing like the big clock, you know, like in Back to the Future, the big clock in the center of town. I keep on seeing something like that. So don't be surprised if your internship is happening right about then. But I feel like you're gonna get your opportunity. I would probably say within 2 or 3 months. Hopefully it's much sooner than that, but I would say no later than 2 or 3 months. But for all of you who want to put your resumes out there, because it stinks now, you know, it's not like you could just go there in person and meet them. They'll say, oh, just, you know, email us your resume, and you end up being one of many. So what I want to suggest to all of you who's looking for a job, put a really good photo of yourself with your resume so you stick out amongst everyone else, and they'll have a face connected to your resume. So I highly recommend that. And it's got to be a good picture. Don't look like, don't get a picture of yourself like you look like you just crawled out of bed, okay?
Okay, Michelle Strutz.
Michelle Strutz.
My dad, George, died unexpectedly in 2008. I miss him terribly. Any messages for me? Were you a big beach goer, or was he a big beach goer? For some reason, I keep on seeing like the hand in the sand, and it's like you're taking like your hand in the sand, and it's going through the sand, or was there something about maybe a sandbox in the backyard, or I don't know why I keep on like. Sometimes it's very soothing, you know, like when you're on the beach and you're just putting your hands in the sand and you're like lifting it up, like that feeling of the sand. I don't know why I'm getting that. Also, he's saying make sure, also what I'm getting is, has your skin like not been the greatest, or is it dry or chapped? Because I feel like he's also saying use cream on your hands, but there's an issue with hands and wanting to make it subtle, you know, make it smooth. But, hold on a second. He wants you to know that he's in no pain whatsoever. He wants you to know that he does hear you every time you talk to him. He knows that you cry a lot, and you keep saying like, this sucks, I can't believe it, this really sucks. Why? You know, and I keep on hearing that. And he feels bad for you. He has a lot of compassion for you. Your dad's doing great, and I feel like he's with his parents over on the other side. And I feel like that's who helped cross him over. One of his, or the parent who he's closest to helped him cross over to make that transition. So that's my share with you. Debbie Keener.
Debbie Keener.
Hi, Artie. My mom passed back in 2000, and I just can't move forward. Does she have a message for me? Her name is Wanda. Please help me.
Okay. All right, Debbie, give me a moment. She said, take one step at a time. She wants you to know that she's doing very well on the other side. She's not alone. She's not hurting. She says, take one day at a time. She said, take one step at a time. I'm hearing a voice in my head, and I strongly feel like this is coming from your mother. She said, live life to its fullest. And she keeps on showing me all these beautiful flowers, like these array of gorgeous, gorgeous multiple flowers. She said, keep the bright colors around you. She said, stay away from dark colors. Stay away from darkness. Keep the bright colors away from you. She said, keep the sunlight in your life. She goes, you got to move on, sweetheart. She goes, I'm fine, and I promise you I'm with you. I also feel like you're going to be finding jewelry. You're going to end up finding some kind of jewelry I don't know if it's around your house, like there's something that you didn't even realize was missing, or you're out and about, but there's something about a jewelry piece that she said you're going to find, and that's going to be one of her hellos to you to let you know she's around you. Before we move on, I just want to share with you this, and I mentioned to this before, these money incense are the bomb. People have been generating a lot of money and prosperity in their life, and it smells so damn good too. Some people think it smells like citrus. Other people says it smells like roses. But this stuff really, really works. And I sell 10 packs. It comes in a 10 pack, 10 of these in a pack. And you give me a call if you want them, if you want to know how to order them. You know, you could email me at artiehoffman@gmail, or text me or call me at 732-778-7173 after the show tomorrow, whatever. I just got another testimonial today where somebody ordered another set of these incense, and I said, you know, did you win any money or nothing or something? And she said, no. She goes, I wasn't playing the lottery. She goes, but what happened was, she goes, I just rented my place out. And it was a long time since her place has been rented out. And she's been waiting and waiting and waiting. And so she burned the incense, and she ended up getting a really good tenant to rent out her place. So now she has regular residual income coming in every month. And it's something that she really needed and wanted really bad. So, and again, people have been winning the lottery. And I got to share with you this one story. So I was just doing a party out in, I can't remember if it was my party in South Jersey or Rhode Island. It was one of those two just this past weekend. And I said to this lady, I said, you need to go to the casinos because I see you winning money. And she gives me this look like, no. She goes, I used to go to the casinos. I stopped going. I haven't gone in a long time. I said, not that I'm trying to turn you into a gambleaholic. I said, but you got to give it a shot. I said, I'm seeing the casinos and I'm seeing you winning money, but it's a one lump sum hit. And so she goes, I don't know. Well, anyway, so she left the party. And so the lady having the party tells me, she goes, Art, she goes, the first person who you read for, she just texted me. And she went to the 7-Eleven and she went and got a scratch off. And she says, on the scratch off, it did say the word casino, and she won $50. And I said, how cool is that, you know? So any case, but I'm telling you, these money incense are the bomb, and it does bring money and prosperity. So, so if you need assistance, and it's worked for me, and it's worked for people who I personally know, and so I've been getting lots of testimonials, and people have also hit the lottery with it too. So, not that everyone's going to hit the lottery, but it generates good energy. What do we got?
Keating.
Who?
Gail Keating.
Gail Keating
sends love from Ireland.
Oh, top of the morning there to you, Lassie. Thank you so much. Oh, yeah, that would be really cool, everybody. If you could, you know, with all your questions that you send in, if you could please, let us know where you're from. I would love to know where you're from, whether you're in New Jersey, we're in North Carolina now, California, Ireland, England, Canada, you know, wherever you're from, just send it out. I'd like to know, you know, where all you peeps are from. So that's really cool. Thank you very much. I feel extremely complimented because I know it's wee early in the morning there. So,
all right. So I don't know how to pronounce this name. It's Danan or Danan, Danaan Fasano.
All right, Danan Stefano.
Fasano.
She's cursing at me. Hey, I think she just cursed at me in a different language. I know. I heard that word before.
I've been out of work for 4 months now. Do you see something coming? It's getting tough.
All right, well, get your ass out there, I'm telling you. 4 months. Okay, well, I'll tell you. You want to know something that's money incense? It's the bomb. Burn the money incense. It will help you generate it. Okay, so let's see. Do I see you getting a job? Hold on a second. You're going to get assistance from a female who you know, and it's a female with blonde hair or dirty blonde hair, who I see you getting assistance. Ask. It's either a previous coworker or one of your friends, but I clearly see somebody with blonde hair, dirty blonde hair, and also she wears glasses. Hold on a second. I have no clue why I'm seeing something with a rickshaw. I don't know. Oh, maybe she's an Oriental girl with blonde highlights. Seriously, I don't know. I literally saw something with rickshaw with this, so I don't know what that's all about. Hold on a second. I'm also seeing you getting a job where there's lots of professional buildings around. And I'm also seeing something with a body of water where there's professional buildings around. I don't know if it's running water within inside, like, a lot of times they have these beautiful water fountains inside, or there's this huge lake or pond, I should say, in front of the building. But I keep on seeing this kind of an atmosphere around the professional building. And I do feel like it's going to happen within a month's time. So, don't give up. But just keep on putting your positive energy out there. And like I said, when you're putting your resumes out there, definitely add a picture to it. And Allison's saying no, I'm saying
because
yes.
You don't know how it goes because you never put a resume out there.
I have too.
You have not.
I've worked for 21 different people in my life.
It goes through a system and there's keywords that they pick up on. It has nothing to do with the picture. The computer pulls up specific words
on
that
some
they're
people,
looking
yes.
for.
Okay.
Every resume, it goes through a program, and the offices don't even get them if the keywords they're looking for aren't in your resume. I'm telling you that it's a fact. So you're saying put a picture on. It means nothing. Put a picture on.
No, but once they're picked, I believe that. That's her thoughts.
You're not in a professional world.
I am very professional, young lady. I am
world.
extremely professional.
Okay? You're not in a professional world. So
I am very professional.
just finish her.
Everything that I
Just
did.
finish her answer and.
I gave her answer.
Okay. Adrian Shalizzi.
Adrian Shalizzi.
There's
no way we could say that after a few drinks.
I really screwed that name up. I'm sorry.
All right. And she says, I'm crazy. Go ahead.
She says, how about an Artie party at a bar venue? I can maybe get 25 people.
Absolutely. Oh, yeah. When I do parties, there's a few different ways that we could do this. Yeah, just give me a call or give me a text tomorrow. Text me and we'll discuss it. That would be really cool. As far as a bar venue, well, we could do it two ways. Either, even for private people, as far as at your houses, where there's a group of people in one room and I put on a show for a couple of hours, or I could do individual readings, like 15, 20-minute reads when you have that many people. Obviously, I can't do 25 people in one day, so we'll make it a whole weekend party where I do, some on one day, and I could do it Friday, Saturday, and Sunday, or just a Saturday and Sunday. But that would be really cool because I do it at, what is it, in, I forgot the town. It's around Mays Landing. I think it is Mays Landing, on I think it's Route 50. Around there in South Jersey, the Laurel Dale Pub, or Dale Laurel Pub, or something like that. But so I do bar venues. I just need a private section, so I could do my thing that I do.
Okay, Sophie Jackson says hi from the UK.
Oh, Sophie, how you doing? Wow, that's really cool from the UK. I'm telling you, you guys. I'm touched inside. I can't believe it. I'm just so thrilled that people from all around the world check this out. Seriously, that really touches my heart. And not to mention all you other guys, even from New York, New Jersey, and everywhere else. But you can understand different countries. This is unbelievable.
Gail Keating, she's the girl from Ireland.
Gail Keating.
Her question. So she says, I'm laughing over here. She says, just looking for some guidance. That's all. Love and light to you both. And be quiet. LOL. I guess they're sleeping over there.
Be quiet. All right. You wanted me to do my Marcel Marceau impersonation where I make no noise?
So she's looking for some guidance.
You're looking for some guidance. You have to, sweetheart, you have to, and I'm saying this to everybody, you're looking for some guidance. So if you want specific answers, you want guidance in what? In your love life? Do you want it in your professional career? I have a lot of energy hitting me right now. So that's why I need specific questions, because you say, I'm looking for guidance. So what are you looking for guidance in? You gotta put it out there. But I'll tell you what, Gail, because you're very entertaining, and here I am, over here, and you're entertaining me too, and I feel very flattered that you're up wee hours of the morning. Email me, artiehoffman@gmail.com, and I'll remember you. Ask me your one specific question, and I will get to you. All right, I will answer your question. But I also could do, my phone readings are just as accurate as they are in person. So if you want to get a phone reading, and we could do FaceTime or we could do Skype. So from wherever you are, from around the country, from around the world, I could do that too. And it's a cool gig. It's a cool deal. All right. And hey, listen, and even if I suck, we'll have a lot of laughs. No, but I've been pretty accurate. I've been really good. I even drank my hot tea today, because when I drink hot tea, I'm usually right on the money. So I don't know what it is with the caffeine, but that's my go-to. That's my go-to drug, believe it or not, black tea.
Deb Evans says your laugh is perfection.
Yeah, Allison thinks my laugh sucks. Everyone else loves it. So that's funny. Thank you very much for boosting my confidence. Wait, there was something else I wanted to share with you. Oh, so I was talking, not that this means anything from anything, but I was talking with my...
You were talking me, no.
Yeah, I was talking with my friend Chad last night, all right? It was Al's birthday. So we're talking yesterday, and we're having a good time. And I just want you to know, yesterday, I came here to North Carolina for 2 reasons. I had a business meeting with a producer out here, wanted to possibly do a show with me, either regarding Vegas or LA or something like that, which is really cool. And so I made it a dual purpose to meet with him and also meet with Al for her birthday. So anyway, we're chilling out, we're having a good time, we're having our drinks. I don't even know what made me think of this. And I'm thinking, I'm brushing my teeth and I'm looking at the tube of toothpaste, the Crest toothpaste, and it says 9 out of 10 dentists pick Crest. And I'm thinking to myself, what does that one other dentist pick? I want to know what that one other dentist picks. Let's give that guy a shot, It's like, what is it? So 9 out of 10. Why not 10 out of 10? I guess not everybody could pick the same, but I want to know what that one dentist wants to pick. I'm going to try that. All right? But they never mentioned the other dentist, 9 out of 10 dentists. Give me a break. Go ahead. What do we got?
Shannon Crossan, the girl you read first, number 1.
Shannon Crossan.
You were saying that she was going to meet somebody around horses, and she said, "Awesome, I live in the sticks. Horses are all over the place."
Oh, that's cool. Horses are all over the place where Shannon lives.
And she said, "Thank you."
Well, thank you. I appreciate that. So that's really cool. That's really cool. Good. See, I'm going to keep my day job, That's really cool. All right, what do we got? What do we got? Show it. Stick it to my baby. Tell me. What's the question? Karen Wilson.
Any sign or info if my life path will be changing for the better? It's been on a downward spiral lately.
All right, Karen. I'm going to tell you something, and I mean this sincerely. All right. I always say, you want to know something. My assistant always tells me, she's the one who brought it to my attention. She always says, you always say you want to know something, but you want to know something? You want to know something?
Alona, do you want to hear something?
Alona, you want to hear something? Now I'm going to tell you something. All right, what you just asked as far as when your life is in a downward spiral, this isn't something... See, a lot of times when people come to see me and their life is like, going in the reverse or negative or whatnot, I don't just give psychic readings, but my intuitive angels tell me how to rewire your way of thinking or the way you're doing things so that your life can get better. So, so when people come to see me, a lot of times it sounds like I sound like Dr. Phil, but that's not the, it is the case. I don't always come out psychically because I need to try to I am coaching you, life coaching you, so that you can make healthier choices in what you're doing in your daily life. And you really need an all-out reading. This isn't a situation where I could just simply say to you, oh yeah, just do this and that, or I see life getting better for you. But a lot of it has to do with you making healthier choices so that you could, get your life going. And I can help you with that. And I've helped many, thousands of people get on track. So if you want me to help you out on a personal note, I want you to email me or call me and to do a session. I'll explain to you what my rates are. And I promise you, when I say this, I mean it from my heart. I'm not doing this just for business purposes. But, but I will be able to help you out. But it's something that I just can't simply say, oh, yeah, I see your life getting better and da-da-da-da-da-da. But you need to start making healthier choices about how you're doing your life so that you could get on track. And then your life will turn around. So let me give you my positive Artie energy on a personal note, and you'll see that I'll make it worth your while. All right, that's what I'm talking about. What do we got?
Then we have Cherie Clayton Greenberger.
Sherry Green. All right, we'll just go with Sherry Greenberg. Sherry.
Sure, yeah. It's not Sherry, it's Cherie.
Sherry Greenberger. I'll have mine with ketchup, please. Shelly, we went from French to Jewish. Which one are you? You're confusing me.
I'm at the hospital.
I'm at the hospital. It's funny because my doctor growing up, his last name was Greenberg, Dr. Greenberg.
All right. I'm at the hospital for pain in my ovaries. Is it cancer?
Is it cancer? Do me a favor, because I don't want to say yes or no in this moment. That's a people could say, oh, it's a 50-50 shot. I don't like to answer questions like that unless if it just naturally comes to me. But what I want you to do, Sharon, please email me, artiehoffman@gmail. All right? I will look at it tomorrow morning and I will answer that to you privately. I mean, it might be the best news in the world and it might not. But, I want you to email me tomorrow and I will look at it and I will meditate on it for you. But I don't want to put anybody's heavy-duty laundry out there for the rest of the world to know. In case it's not. In this extreme moment, I'm not sure. And I'm being honest with you. Do I feel like I can get the answer for you one way or the other? The answer is yes. So if all of you people who are listening right now, can you please send your love and prayers to Shelly? What's your last name? Greenberger. Send your Reiki energy to Shelly Greenberger to send love and light to her. Your Reiki energy, your prayers, and let's help put things in her favor. So that's what I'm getting. All right. But email me and I'll give you more of a heads up. But with all these positive prayers that are going to be coming your way right now, Sherry, it's looking pretty good.
Kelly Batista. I can't.
All right, Kelly Batista, you know who you are.
Anything from my niece Serena. She has to help me understand what happened. She was only 27 and found in a horrific way, please.
Wow.
Her name was Serena.
Okay. Well, she obviously got herself into trouble that nobody else knew. It's like getting involved with certain people who were bad news, who was bad news. And I felt like there was a lot of resistance at the very end of her life. She was resisting a lot with someone that caused things to happen the way they did. I felt like there was a lot of resistance. And I feel like it's almost like, I say this metaphorically, but almost like literally, like sucker punched. I feel like she got hit out of left field when this happened, unexpectedly. But I felt like there was a huge argument and resistance right before her passing. If you want to know extreme details, please, you could set up for a session when I look into her eyes, a picture of her. I will have a heart-to-heart talk with her. I will connect with her energy more, and I will give you even more details. So, feel free to give me a call. And anybody else, if you need desperately, everyone feels, that sense of desperation that you need to hear from your loved one who's crossed over. Please, give me a shout out, and I'll connect to you. I can only reach so many people within this show. So and I feel bad. So because after the show, I do look at all the questions and everything else, and I wish I could answer everybody, but it's very difficult to reach every single person. So I feel bad that I can't reach everybody. But for all of you who really really need answers, even in your private life, maybe not even having to do with a loved one who's crossed over, just reach out to me on a personal note, and we could set up a session. I'll explain to you how much, and I'll go in depth with you. I'll do the details with you. So it's worth a shot. I'm telling you, it's worth a shot. So, all right, I do communicate with those angels up there, and God helps me out a lot too.
Stephanie Sugary.
Stephanie Sugary.
Do you know who visits our house on a weekly basis? We have a few people who it could be, but would like to know exactly. I think it is my husband's visitor because it followed him from house to house. Do you know who it is?
Thinks it's her husband's what?
Visitor. Because it follows him from house to house.
Who is the... Excuse me, 2 seconds. Setting myself up here. I'm getting that it was a female energy. I'm strongly picking that up. Were you close to an aunt? I feel like it was a relative, an aunt, somebody who you were very, very close to. I don't feel like it was like a direct sibling or anything like that. I feel like it was more or less an aunt of one of you. I keep on hearing auntie. So unless of auntie could also mean someone who played cards because they ante up. But I keep on hearing the word auntie. So, and that's what I'm getting. Is there a connection also with around May 11th? I keep on getting a connection with May 11th around that time frame when somebody passed or somebody's birthday. Hold on a second. All right. Now I'm going off the charts a little bit with you guys. So I'm reaching out to somebody here. There is a dog, believe it or not, that's presenting itself. And I want to say that it's like a bulldog. I'm seeing someone's bulldog presenting itself, and somebody out there whose bulldog passed away. And I'm getting that had cancer throughout its body, especially having problems with the back legs. That this dog is pulling through it, and I'm seeing the dog very, very happy. And I keep on seeing, it's a bulldog. Huh. I'm also getting problems with breathing. But I'm getting that your dog is very, very happy. So, hold on a second. It was a solid dog, too. Solid dog. And I feel like you were the only owner. And it's like you were the one that the dog always ran to.
Do you think... So she's asking, the dog is visiting? So you said that you feel like you're getting a message for somebody else. But she's saying that she's questioning, the dog is visiting?
Go ahead.
So,
So I'm getting this dog. Yeah, I'm getting the dog. So unless if it's with you, Sherry, but this is what I'm getting. I'm getting a dog that's visiting.
Because then there's a Jennifer Henry Marshall who's saying, is it a pit bull mix? So,
I'm getting. I don't know if it's a pit bull mix. Could be, but I'm definitely getting something. A dog that's pulling through, and it looks to me, it's like a boxer. It's like a boxer or a bulldog type of dog. And that's what I'm getting. And had, like the smashed up face. And I'm getting it was a female dog. And it was funny because the dog's always following you around. Like every single time, like wherever you went, the dog was constantly following you around. And also loved to lay in its bed in the corner. Its bed was in the corner of a room. So, and that's what I'm getting.
So
but I'm getting that the dog is very happy and does not want you to feel bad about having to put her down.
Okay. Do you feel, so did you finish with
Yes.
With sugar.
Oh, so before I move on, I also want to say, Happy New Year to all our Jewish friends. It's a time of Rosh Hashanah and Yom Kippur. And people a lot of times will ask me, well, what is it about? And it's about atoning for your sins and, about asking for forgiveness. So it was funny. So many years ago, I'm sitting in temple, I'm raised Jewish, and I am still Jewish and always will be Jewish. So my brother Marty and I, so we're sitting in temple, and there's a part within all the prayers, and it was on Yom Kippur, and this is a time where you don't eat, on Yom Kippur, which is coming up this upcoming week, and you're not supposed to eat or drink for 24 hours, and it's not a big, when you're Jewish, and it's not a big deal, you get used to it, at least for most of us. Some of us are still, walking around with headaches and stuff when they do it. But this is a time, the reason why we don't eat or drink for 24 hours is because the only thing you're supposed to do is ask God for forgiveness, and it's about meditation, and it's about expressing your thanks. And that's all you're supposed to be doing, You sleep, you go to temple, you say your prayers, and that's what it's supposed to be about. It's about focusing. Even though most of us focus on how hungry we are, but the purpose of not eating or drinking, it's not about hurting ourselves. If you're sick, or you're elderly, you're not supposed to fast because that's harm to yourself. You have to be physically strong to be able to do that. So I'm sitting in temple with my brother Marty, and there's a section where it says, "Our Father, our King," you're pounding your heart while you're doing it. "Our Father, our King, forgive us for we have done this sin. Our Father, our King, forgive us, we have done this sin." And there's about 50 of them. We're doing this, And I'm looking at my brother, and I look at the Bible. I says, "I didn't do half this crap." I said, "What am I asking for a confession for? What am I asking for forgiveness for?" I said, "I do half of this." "Your Honor, I'm innocent. I'm innocent. I didn't do this." I said, "If I had sins, I would confess." But thank God, I'm perfect. So, in any case, but when it comes to confession, and even for all of you people who do go to confession and stuff like that, seriously, the purpose of confession is regardless of what religion you are, the purpose of confession is, I feel really bad about what I did. And, the Jewish people, we always cut out the middleman. All right, so we go direct. We go to the direct source. All right, we go to God. And the same thing with good sales. We cut out the middleman. We always got to catch a good sale. So anyway, but with confession, the whole purpose of confession is, I really feel bad for what I did, and I don't want to do it anymore, or I'm consciously aware of what I did. But most people, they go to confession. After they go to confession, all right, my soul is cleansed, and then they end up doing it all over again. And then they go to confession the next week or the next month or 6. What is the sense of confession if you don't feel it in your heart? So, it's like, listen, we're all human. We all make mistakes. God has already forgiven you. The pain comes from when you don't forgive yourself for any wrongdoings that you did. You're the one that has to live with yourself. God loves you unconditionally. And God is a very forgiving God. He loves you unconditionally. And he already forgave you, for whatever it is. It's just that we beat ourselves up. And so it's like, once you allow yourself to get past it, once you've learned from your mistake and you're making healthy changes so that you become a better person, so you could clear your conscience, then everything's perfect. But as far as you asking for God's forgiveness or whatnot, it's already happened. It's just you have to forgive yourself and then be willing to make the healthy changes so that you can live the kind of life that you want to lead, If you're a hurting puppy, and what? I thought you were telling me.
No,
Sorry. Oh, she's checking out her nails, and I thought she was giving me one of these Italian things, come on already, like some of you. I just totally lost train of thought. Oh, God. What the hell was I talking about?
Forgiveness.
It was about forgiveness. Yeah, and confessions, and I know.
You know what? That was Angel that told you to stop.
To stop.
So, all right, so we have Jenny Ainsworth. She's asking for guidance on her gifts. Please, Artie. She's from Australia.
Oh, wow. I'm very, well, hello there from down under.
Jenny Ainsworth, and she's looking for guidance on her gifts.
Actually, it's simpler than what you think, okay? Now, I'm going to put this out there to you because this is what I do, and it really helps me out a lot. And I'm a big fan of this fella, all right, who is a very talented medium. He's not a psychic, he's a medium. His name's Tony Stockwell, Tony Stockwell. And if you Google Tony Stockwell, he has free meditations on his YouTubes. And I find that when I listen to certain meditations, Tony's being one of them, it puts you in this state of mind. Because the more you meditate, the stronger your gifts will be. But when you share your thoughts and messages, you can't be afraid to give out the answers. You can't be afraid to be wrong. And so when people will challenge me sometimes and saying, Artie, no, or Artie, I don't think so, or whatnot. And so I'm not worried about what other people say to me. And I'm saying to them, I'm not looking for your approval. I'm telling you my gut instincts. This is what I feel. Now, there is lots of times where people think I'm very wrong in the moment, but then later on, 2 and 2 equals up and things turn around. So when you share your thoughts with someone, all right, when you share your thoughts with somebody, you cannot be afraid to be wrong. You cannot be afraid to share your thoughts. And if they don't understand it in a moment, or if you don't understand what you're saying, they'll get it or they'll get it later. Or sometimes it's a family member or friend who will put 2 and 2 together. So the more you meditate, all right, the stronger the messages are going to be, or write down certain thoughts. But also about meditation, it's not about having to get answers every moment. It's not about having to get answers all the time, every time you meditate. That's not what it's about. Allow yourself to try to go blank and just try to put yourself and be with the voice or be with that music. And you'll see that it's going to get easier and easier for you to meditate. And maybe you could only meditate for a few minutes at a time because your mind drifts. So then get back to it. You don't try to force it all at once, but it's got to come to you naturally. So when you do get thoughts and messages of whatever it may be, it could be about yourself, it could be about a loved one, it could also be about someone or something that's going to come to you in the very near future. But write it down and share it. Now, there are some people who say, you know what, there are some people I want to share information with, but I don't want them to think I'm crazy, or I don't want them to think I'm nuts, and you know what, and people are afraid of their gifts. So what I tell people who are, now I'm not in that position, because if you know me, you know that I'm psychic and I do mediumship, so I'm going to tell it like it is. But other people who are not classified as psychic or medium, but you do have that gift and you do want to share it with other people, just tell other people that, don't tell them you had a premonition, say, you know what, I had a dream. So just tell people, I was dreaming about you and this is what I got. So they're not going to totally think you're crazy, because you're just saying, I got this dream. So you might be telling them something that they've been thinking about, or something that just happened to them. Or they're going to probably come back to you and say, wow, that's crazy. I was just thinking that, or whatever. So, all right, Al. So, like I said, so if you want to share information with other people, but you're afraid to share it, just tell them, you know, I was dreaming about you. And if you happen to get lots of premonitions about someone, tell them, you know what, I dreamed about you. This is my 10th day in a row. I was dreaming about you. It's like, are you obsessed? Get the hell away from me. So, okay, what do we got?
Sarah Carter Vandever.
Sarah Carter
Vandever.
Vandever.
Yesterday was 7 years since my cousin Michael passed away from issues related to a heart defect. He was 15 years old when he passed.
Wow, I'm so sorry to hear that.
Does he have any messages?
It's funny, you know, he had, you know, even though he had heart problems, he had such a big heart, because he's lifting his arms up and he's saying, I am still the king. I am still the greatest. He reminds me like he's Muhammad Ali. And I feel like his enthusiasm was like tremendous, but he's doing great. And he's saying, I'm on top of the mountain. I can fly. I am the greatest. And I feel like his courage was so strong. And I feel like through his pain, he was actually the one that was trying to uplift other people. I don't feel like he was the one that was feeling down and out about himself. Yes, he had his moments when he was down and out, but I felt like he was more of a positive energy. And but I literally could see him in my mind, and he's saying, I am the king, I am the greatest. It's almost like Sylvester Stallone standing on top of the steps with his arms up. And it wouldn't surprise me if there was like superhero pictures, or if you have that Rocky poster or something in regards to him. But that's what I'm getting in connection with him. So, but he sends his love to you. But I'm telling you, he's doing fantastic, and that he is always around you. And there's something that you're doing, he's telling me, there's something that you're doing that you should keep on doing, but it's almost like you're afraid to invest yourself into someone or something because you're afraid that the carpet is going to be pulled out from underneath you. So there's something about, I'm afraid to take a chance. And he said, don't be afraid to take a chance. You got to go for it, because I'm seeing that you're afraid that the carpet's going to be pulled out from underneath you. And he said, don't blame anybody for what went wrong with me, because I'm getting like, I should have done this, I could have done that, and I'm getting that there's one or two people or a few people that say, I wish I could have helped more, or I should have done this or that. And he said, don't worry about it, I'm okay, it is what it is. But he sends his powerful heart and his powerful love to you. But he says, I'm strong. He reminds me of like he's Muhammad Ali or Rocky.
Kevin Whartonaby.
Kevin Whartonaby?
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
My name is Kevin, and I'm just wondering if I will ever get over this depression and upset and anger. It's getting worse and worse, and I don't know what to do. I'm trying to get help. I'm begging doctors for medicine. I have attempted suicide twice, and I keep thinking of all my relatives and friends that have passed on, as I have no friends, and I'm an only child, and all my family is passed. I just want to know if there's ever going to be into this pain. This emotional pain is so bad, and if there's anything ahead for me that's going to help me. I thank you so much. I do have some psychic abilities.
Okay, Kevin, I want you to email me tomorrow, and we are going to do a session. All right. I will help you out. Okay, but I need for you to email me. This is the answers that you need. It's not something that I could just get to you in a couple of minutes. It's an all-out session, and I will help you. I will give you the answers you need, and I will help you change your life around. I don't feel like medication is just the answer. I mean, yes, to take the edge off, but I will be more than happy to try to help you out with this one. All right, so email me, and also with everybody else, Artie Hoffman at Gmail, or you can call me or text me after the show or tomorrow morning, 732-778-7173. So if you want a private session, if you really need the answers, and I wasn't able to answer you, during any of my shows, but you need to reach out to your loved one, and you need specific answers about your personal life or to connect, give me a call, give me an email, and that will be a guarantee, and I'll explain to you my rates, and we'll do a session. And I promise you, again, I'm not doing this just for business purpose. This is what I do for a living, and I could help you get to your next step. But I do promise you it will be worth your while, okay? Also, what I just want to mention to you about these money incense. So if any of you really are looking to, gain more money or prosperity in your life, again, with the information I just gave you, to reach out to me. I want you to, and it smells so damn good too. Reach out to me. It does help, and it does work. And so it will generate positive energy. And you'll get prayers with that too. I do send out prayers. You'll get a piece of paper with the prayers of what to say. And you burn one every 3 days, and you get a pack of 10 per set. And I'll explain to you how much. So what do we got, Al?
Well, it's after 10. It's
okay.
After 10 already. Do you want to do one more?
Yeah.
Okay, hold on. And Kevin said, thank you so much already. I appreciate it, and we'll be in contact.
Awesome.
And the other girl that you read about, the 15-year-old, you were saying he's like Rocky. She said, yes, he was.
Oh, cool. That's cool. I thank everybody who sends me testimonials, whether it be during the show, which is fantastic, and even after the show. It means a lot. And people who I do privately, when I make future predictions and stuff, it's just very heartfelt. I do everything, from my heart. I do everything on a soulful level, and my ego part loves. I wouldn't say needs, needs, but loves to hear that what I'm saying is helping out people and future predictions come true. It's crazy how I could do that, but I know I'm amazed by it myself. So, in any case,
Christine Nichols Parks.
Christine Nichols Park.
Hi from Northern California.
Oh, cool.
I've lost several loved ones as the years have gone by. Might there be any messages for me, or is any of them watching over me?
It's funny. It's not funny that what happened. My heart goes out to you. But what's funny is something with the messages about, I'm getting something about shoes. Something about don't fall over with your shoes, tie your shoes. There's something about shoes, or are you walking around and like with one of your shoes and you still keep on wearing shoes that aren't the greatest, or they're worn out? But I keep on hearing, tie your shoes, tie your shoes, tie your shoes. Or who's the one who usually walks around with their shoelaces not tied? Or you have to wear them loose because they bother your feet. But as crazy as that may seem, but they're actually coming around from a comical point of view. And I don't mean to downplay anyone's seriousness, but when they're on the other side, things are actually much easier when they're over on the other side. All the pain goes away. But and as I am now communicating to them, I keep on hearing something about head, shoulders, knees and toes, head, shoulders, knees and toes, eyes, ears, and a mouth and a nose. So it's like I'm hearing this song in my head, and I don't know what that means about bending over. So was somebody an exercise guru? Are you the one that's taking lots of exercise classes or whatnot? But they want you to know that they're aware of yourself and that they are around you. So hopefully you'll be able to put two and two together by what I just shared with you. But it was pretty vivid. So, and what do we got? All right, we got another one.
And this is going to be the last one.
This will be the last one. Okay.
Veronica Sharomia.
Veronica.
No, Ronica.
Ronica.
Artie, please give me a reading for my daughter. She is having a hard time. She lost her best sister-in-law, sister, best friend, and cooking partner. Wow. She needs your help. She needs your help. She needs this reading. She is listening from Colorado, and I am in New Mexico.
Oh, wow. Hello, Veronica in Colorado.
No, Ronica.
Oh, Ronica. I never heard that name before. That's all right. I'll give you an A+ for originality. It's funny. I will get to you right now. One of my friends who has a beautiful name, and I said to her, I said, I really like your name. And so I'm going to share this with you because you could use this too. So when people say, wow, that's a cool name. And she said, so when I said to her, I said, wow, that's a really cool name. She goes, thank you. My mother gave it to me for my birthday. So I thought that was a cute comeback. So she wants to get a message from
her daughter is having a hard time. She lost many people. Her best sister-in-law, her sister, her best friend, and her cooking partner.
All right, hold on a second. All right, I got it. It's interesting. I feel their energy all around you right now. You're going to be feeling a strong heat sensation around your body. Now, you know how when like football players or sport players are together and they're all huddling around each other and they go like in a motion, like they're like this or like this or they're like this. They're all like, they have their arms around each other's shoulders and they're strongly connected. And yet they're going right to left, and they're generating that energy. Well, I feel like that's what they're doing to you right now. And I feel like their love and support is strongly generating themselves around you. You're going to be seeing lots of money around you, believe it or not. You're going to be finding coins and dimes and pennies and nickels and quarters, heads up, tails up, whatever. Pick them up. Don't even be surprised if you end up finding some paper money. But you're going to be finding coins all in weird places, and this is them letting you know that they're constantly around you. I am strongly seeing butterflies around you also to let you know that they're around you, but they're doing great, and they feel bad that they had to leave you at the time fashion that they did. But it's like they're all rooting for you. They're all rooting for you. It says, all right, come on, come on, come on, come on. And I'm getting this energy, like not to, because they don't want to see you depressed. They want you to know that they're around you. And they said, we're going to bless you with lots of great friends, like the energy that we have, that we've had with you. They said, you're going to be finding one friend after another friend after another friend. And this is what we're going to do for you. They said, just open up to new friendships. And don't feel bad that you're cheating on us. Don't feel bad that you're going to other people. We want you to be generated and to be loved and to be blessed with other new friends. And we're going to be sending them to you. So this is going to be our blessing and our gift to you. So for this next year, you could expect wonderful miracles to happen for you as far as new friendships and as far as finding coins and monies all over the place. And when I say in weird places, you're going to say, how the hell did that get there? Because that happens to me a lot. So I know my loved ones are around me. All right, everybody. I hope you enjoyed this positive Artie energy that I've been giving you. And I'd like to thank my beautiful assistant, Allison, for helping me out also, all the way from North Carolina. And I just want to thank you for listening in from all around the world and all around the country. That means a lot to me. And from my mouth to God's ears, may God bless all of you with lots of love, health, happiness, and prosperity. Always communicate to the Holy Spirit and to the angels, because we all have angels around us. All right? And all you have to do is ask. That's all you have to do. Ask them to intervene into your life. Ask them to bless you for a beautiful day in advance. Thank you for all your blessings and miracles. Thank you for prosperity. Know that you deserve it. Know that you are worthy of God's love, of God's blessings and miracles, and ask your angels to intervene into your life. Even if whether you know their name or you don't know their name, makes no difference. They're there for you. Ask them. So, any case, like I said, God bless you all. Have a wonderful week. And so next week, it's going to be on Sunday night, 9 p.m., I promise. All right, everyone. God bless you and have a wonderful week.